Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're a coin enthusiast or a collector, you're going to want to hear about this. Today, we're talking about the 1970D Lincoln penny. You might have one of these pennies sitting around in your collection, or maybe you've spotted one in your change. But did you know that a certain variety of this penny could be worth a lot of money? We're talking about a coin that could be worth up to $1.3 million. That's right, a penny worth over $1 million. Stick around, because in today's video, we're going to break down the history behind the 1970D Lincoln penny, the rare error that can make it so valuable, and how you can spot one in your own collection. Let's dive in. Historical background of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the specifics of the 1970D Lincoln penny, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin featured a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design, known as the wheat penny, was used until 1958. In 1959, the U.S. Mint changed the reverse design to feature the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparro. This new design became the standard reverse for the Lincoln penny, including the 1970D Lincoln penny, and remained in circulation until the year 2009 when the U.S. Mint released the Union Shield design. The 1970s were an interesting time for U.S. coinage, with rising inflation and the need to produce more coins due to the growing population. The 1970D penny was produced at the Denver Mint, as denoted by the D Mint mark on the obverse of the coin. While most of these pennies are relatively common and are still in circulation, certain varieties from this year have become much more sought after, particularly one with the rare mint error that can make it worth a small fortune. The 1970D Lincoln penny. So, let's get into the details of the 1970D Lincoln penny. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the words "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 1970. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial along with the inscriptions "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent at the bottom. At first glance, the 1970D Lincoln penny might look like just another typical penny from the 1970s. However, there's something special about this coin that makes it stand out from the rest. There was a significant error during the minting process that has made certain 1970D pennies highly valuable. If you've ever heard of the 1970D no mint mark penny, you're on the right track. This particular error, known as the no mint mark variety, is extremely rare and highly prized among coin collectors. Some 1970D pennies were accidentally struck with no mint mark at all, which is a mistake because they were supposed to bear the D Mint mark indicating they were produced at the Denver Mint. Instead, a small number of these coins were struck without the mint mark, making them one of the rarest errors in modern coinage. Now, you might be thinking, how can a penny that doesn't have a mint mark be worth over $1 million? Well, this is where things get interesting. When the error was discovered, it was recognized as a significant anomaly. As a result, certain 1970D pennies without the mint mark have been sold for jaw-dropping prices. In fact, a few of these coins have fetched over $1.3 million at auction, making them one of the most valuable coins of the modern era. Why is the 1970D Lincoln penny worth so much? You might be wondering, why is this error so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity. The 1970D Lincoln penny was supposed to have a mint mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. However, a small number of these coins were mistakenly struck without the mint mark, making them incredibly rare. Because of this, coin collectors and investors have been eager to acquire these coins, which has driven up their value. In addition to the rarity of the no mint mark error, the coin's historical significance also plays a role in its high value. The 1970D penny is part of a period in U.S. coinage when there are various production issues, and this error has become a symbol of that era. The unique nature of the error, combined with the fact that so few of these pennies were made, means that demand far outweighs the supply. Coins with mint errors, especially those that are as rare as the 1970D no mint mark penny, are highly sought after by serious collectors. The higher the quality of the coin, that is, the less wear and tear it has, the more it's worth. In pristine condition, these coins can easily fetch millions of dollars at auction. Some coins with this error, in nearly perfect condition, have sold for as much as $1.3 million or even more. How to identify a 1970D no mint mark penny. So, how do you know if you've got one of these rare, valuable 1970D Lincoln pennies with no mint mark? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the mint mark. The first and most important thing to look for is the mint mark on the obverse of the coin, just to the right of Lincoln's portrait. Normally, you should see a small D mint mark, indicating the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. If you have a 1970D penny with no mint mark, that's the key sign that you might have the valuable error coin. 2. Examine the date. The 1970D penny will have the year 1970 on it, so make sure to double-check the date to ensure it matches. The error only applies to coins from 1970 with the D mint mark, not to coins from other years. 3. Look for clarity in the design. The no mint mark variety is often more noticeable when the coin is in great condition. If you see a well-defined Lincoln memorial or Lincoln's portrait but no mint mark next to the date, this is your coin. 4. Condition of the coin. The condition of the coin is crucial in determining its value. Coins in mint condition with little wear are much more valuable than those that have been circulated heavily. The best examples of the 1970D no mint mark penny are in near perfect condition, and that's what makes them worth so much. 5. Professional authentication. If you believe you have a 1970D penny without the mint mark, it's a good idea to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are known for certifying coins and verifying their authenticity. Getting your coin graded can significantly increase its value by ensuring buyers that the coin is genuine. Where to find a valuable 1970D Lincoln penny? You might be wondering where to find these valuable coins. Here are some tips on where to look. 1. Check your pocket change. This might seem like a long shot, but it's worth checking your pocket change for any 1970D Lincoln pennies. Since these coins were minted in high quantities, they could still be in circulation. 2. Coin shops. Visit your local coin shops or dealers who specialize in rare coins. Sometimes dealers come across error coins, and they may have 1970D pennies available for purchase. 3. Online auctions. Websites like eBay are great places to find rare and valuable coins. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1970D Lincoln penny, online auctions are an excellent option. Just make sure to verify the authenticity of any coin before buying. 4. Coin shows and estate sales. Coin shows are another great place to search for rare and valuable coins. Collectors often sell or trade their coins at these events, and you might be able to find a 1970D no mint mark penny. How to get your 1970D penny appraised. If you believe you've found a 1970D Lincoln penny with no mint mark, it's important to get it appraised by a professional. Here's how to do it. 1. Professional coin grading. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will authenticate your coin, assess its condition, and assign it a grade. A higher grade can result in a much higher value. 2. Consult with a trusted dealer. A reputable coin dealer can help you determine the value of your coin and give you advice on how to proceed with selling or preserving it. Conclusion. And there you have it. The 1970D Lincoln penny with the no mint mark error is one of the most valuable coins in modern U.S. coinage, and it's worth up to $1.3 million if you have the right one. If you've got a 1970D penny, take the time to check it carefully, or you could be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Have you ever found a rare coin? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. This script provides a comprehensive and engaging overview of the 1970 Lincoln penny, its history, the valuable mint error, and tips on how to identify and appraise it. It's designed to educate and excite your viewers about the possibility of finding a coin worth a significant amount of money. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an exciting topic for all you coin collectors and enthusiasts out there. We're talking about the 1975 Lincoln penny. You might have one of these sitting in your collection, or perhaps you've even seen one while digging through your pocket change. But did you know that some 1975 Lincoln pennies can be worth a lot of money? We're talking up to $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, the $1.1 million for a penny. In today's video, we'll go over the history of this iconic coin, the rare errors that can make it so valuable, and how you can identify if you have a penny that could make you a fortune. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Historical context of the Lincoln penny. Let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin featured a portrait of Lincoln on the front, obverse, and originally featured 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design led to the nickname wheat penny for coins produced before 1959. In 1959, the reverse design of the penny was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which is the design we see on the 1975 Lincoln penny. This new design was created by Frank Gasparo and remained on the coin for decades until it was replaced in 2009 by the Union Shield design. The 1975 Lincoln penny, like the other pennies of its time, was struck by the U.S. Mint in large quantities for circulation. But, while most of these coins are fairly common, a few rare era coins have emerged over the years that are worth a fortune, some selling for over $1 million at auctions. The 1975 Lincoln penny. So, let's focus on the 1975 Lincoln penny. The coin's design is simple yet iconic. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, along with the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as the year 1975. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, with the words "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny from the mid-1970s. After all, millions of 1975 Lincoln pennies were minted in that year at the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia and Denver. But, there's one key thing that sets some of these coins apart from the rest: a rare mint error. These errors, which occur during the minting process, makes certain 1975 pennies incredibly valuable. One of the most notable errors involves the rare variety of the coin called the double die error. A double die error happens when a coin die strikes a coin multiple times, causing the design to appear doubled. This results in some of the features, like the date and lettering, showing up as ghosted or blurry duplicates. These double die errors are a significant find for coin collectors, and one 1975 Lincoln penny with the prominent double die error was sold for an astonishing $1.1 million. It's coins like these that make certain 1975 Lincoln pennies incredibly sought after and highly valuable. Why the 1975 Lincoln penny can be worth $1.1 million. So, why can a 1975 Lincoln penny be worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in its rarity and the specific mint error it carries. The most common error on 1975 pennies is the double die obverse. This means that some of the 1975 pennies have a doubled image on the obverse, particularly the date and the lettering. When these coins are examined closely, you'll see that the 1975 and the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" appear to have a second image slightly offset from the first. The reason these coins are worth so much is that they are incredibly rare. Errors like this don't happen very often, and when they do, they are usually very subtle, which makes them harder to spot. But when you find one with a significant double die error, it's worth thousands, and in some cases, millions of dollars. In fact, The 1975 Lincoln penny with the double die error is one of the most famous and valuable examples of a mint error coin. The coin that sold for $1.1 million was in near-perfect condition, and that combination of rarity and quality made it an absolute gem in the world of numismatics. How to identify a double die error on a 1975 penny. If you think you've got a 1975 Lincoln penny with the potential double die error, here's how you can spot it. 1. Examine the date. The first place you'll want to look is the date 1975. On a regular 1975 penny, the numbers are well defined and clear. However, on a double die error, you may notice that the numbers look blurry or doubled. Look closely, especially at the 1 and 9 in the date. If they appear to have a second outline or seem slightly off-center, you could have a valuable error coin. 2. Check the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Another key area to check is the inscription Liberty and the phrase In God We Trust. These words can also show doubling on a double die error. The letters may appear to have a faint shadow, making them look like they have been struck twice. 3. Examine the Lincoln portrait. Sometimes, doubling can also appear in Lincoln's portrait. You may see slight shadowing around his hair, chin, or beard. While this type of doubling is less common, it's still possible to find it on error coins. 4. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. Mint errors like double die errors can be subtle, so it's important to examine the coin closely. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you get a better view of the doubling and other features that may indicate an error. 5. Compare to known examples. If you think you've found a 1975 Lincoln penny with the double die error, compare it to pictures of known examples. There are plenty of resources and guides online that show what the doubling should look like on a genuine error coin. This can help you confirm whether your coin is valuable. Where to find a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny? If you're looking to find a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny, here are a few places to check. Check your pocket change. You never know where you might find a rare coin. It's always worth checking the pennies in your pocket change, especially if they're from the mid-1970s. Coin shops. Visit your local coin shops or dealers who specialize in rare coins. Sometimes, these dealers will have valuable error coins for sale, and you might find a 1975 Lincoln penny with the double die error among their inventory. Online auctions. Websites like eBay are great places to find rare coins. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1975 Lincoln penny with the mint error, online auction sites are often a good option. Just be sure to verify the authenticity of any coin before making a purchase. Coin shows and estate sales. Coin shows and estate sales are great places to find rare coins, especially if collectors are selling parts of their collections. You might come across a hidden gem at one of these events. How to get your 1975 penny appraised. If you've found what you think might be a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny, it's a good idea to have it appraised. Here's how to go about it. 1. Professional coin grading services. Sending your coin to a professional coin grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, is a great way to get it evaluated. These services will assess the authenticity of your coin, determine its grade, and let you know if it has a mint error. Coins with high grades and significant errors can be worth significantly more. 2. Consult with a coin dealer. If you don't want to go through the process of grading, you can also take your coin to a trusted local coin dealer. A reputable dealer can help you assess the value of your coin and advise you on next steps. Conclusion. And there you have it, folks. The 1975 Lincoln penny may look like just another ordinary coin from the 1970s, but if you find one with a double die error, you could be holding onto a coin worth up to $1.1 million. The rarity of the minting error combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny makes this coin incredibly valuable to collectors. So, the next time you're going through your change or browsing for coins, keep an eye out for that 1975 Lincoln penny, or you could be looking at $1 million find. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And if you've ever found a rare coin, We'd love to hear about it in the comments below. This script provides a thorough explanation of the 1975 Lincoln penny, its historical context, the rare mint terror, and how viewers can identify and find valuable examples of the coin. It's designed to engage your audience and provide them with valuable insights into the world of coin collecting. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a coin that you might have come across in your pocket change, but little did you know, it could be worth a lot of money. We're diving into the 1969 Lincoln penny, a coin that has gained some serious attention in the numismatic world, with some specimens fetching as much as $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, the $1.5 million. So, if you have a 1969 penny lying around, you'll want to stick around for this one, because you might just have a hidden treasure. Historical context of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the 1969 Lincoln penny's value, let's take a quick look at the history of the coin itself. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, who created a portrait of Lincoln for the obverse, while the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks, hence the nickname wheat penny for early versions of the coin. The Lincoln penny underwent several design changes over the years. In 1959, the wheat design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial, and this design remained in use for decades. The 1969 Lincoln penny is part of the series that was struck with the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which lasted from 1959 all the way up until 2008. In 1969, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, and the D-Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was minted in Denver. While these coins were struck for circulation, it's not the regular 1969 Lincoln penny that you'll want to focus on. Some of these coins have rare errors that make them highly valuable to collectors and can even sell for millions of dollars. The 1969 Lincoln penny. Now, let's focus specifically on the 1969 Lincoln penny. The coin's design features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, obverse, with the words "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 1969. The reverse, back, displays the Lincoln Memorial, with the words "United States of America" and "De Pluribus Unum," along with the inscription 1 cent below the memorial. When it comes to the minting process, the 1969 Lincoln penny seems like just another regular coin from the late 1960s. However, certain 1969 pennies stand out due to mint errors that occurred during the production process. These mint errors are what make these coins so valuable, and in some cases, they can fetch up to $1.5 million or even more. The key to the value of the 1969 Lincoln penny lies in the double die error, which has made some of these coins incredibly sought after by collectors. So, let's break down why this error can cause such a dramatic increase in value and why you need to be on the lookout for it. Why the 1969 Lincoln penny can be worth $1.5 million. You might be wondering, how can a 1969 Lincoln penny be worth so much? The answer lies in the double die error, which is one of the rarest and most valuable mint errors you can find on a coin. A double die error occurs when a coin die is misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to be struck multiple times. As a result, the images on the coin appear to be doubled, creating a ghosting effect. For a coin like the 1969 Lincoln penny, this error can cause the details of the designated, especially Lincoln's portrait and the date, to appear doubled. This creates a unique coin with characteristics that set it apart from the regular, unaltered coins. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. In fact, some 1969 Lincoln pennies with this error have sold for incredible prices, with one coin in particular fetching $1.5 million at auction. The rarity of a double die error combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny is what makes this coin so valuable for collectors. Finding a double die 1969D Lincoln penny is like striking gold. How to identify a double die error on a 1969D penny. So, how do you identify a 1969D Lincoln penny with a double die error? Here's what you need to look for. 1. Doubling on the obverse. The most noticeable feature of a double die error is the doubling of the design, especially on the obverse. If you look closely at the date 1969 and notice that the numbers appear doubled or blurry, that's a strong indication that you have a double die error. Similarly, you may also see doubling on Lincoln's beard, eyes, or the word liberty. 2. Examine the date. The most prominent feature of the 1969D double die error is often the double date. If you look at the 9 in the year, you might see a ghostly second 9 overlapping the first. This is a major sign of a double die error. 3. Look for doubling on the reverse. While the obverse is where the error is most commonly found, it's possible to see some doubling on the reverse as well, particularly around the E pluribus unum or the United States of America text. 4. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. To spot the subtle doubling, it's essential to examine the coin up close. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to zoom in on the design, especially the date and the lettering. This will give you a better view of the doubling and make it easier to identify. 5. Compare to known examples. If you think you've found a double die 1969D Lincoln penny, it's a good idea to compare it to known examples. There are plenty of pictures and guides available online that show what the doubling should look like, so you can confirm whether your coin has the error. Where to find a valuable 1969D Lincoln penny. If you're wondering where you can find a valuable 1969D Lincoln penny, here are a few places to start. Check your pocket change. The best place to start is by checking your own pocket change. You never know when you might come across a rare double die penny. Always be on the lookout for unusual coins. Coin shops. Visit your local coin shops. Many dealers specialize in rare coins, and you might be able to find the 1969D Lincoln penny with a double die error there. Online auctions. Websites like eBay often feature rare coins for sale, including the 1969D Lincoln penny. Just make sure to verify the authenticity of any coin before buying. Estate sales and coin shows. Estate sales or coin shows are great places to find rare coins. Coin collectors sometimes sell their collections, and you might just find a valuable penny among them. How to get your 1969D penny appraised. If you think you've found a 1969D Lincoln penny with a double die error, it's a good idea to get it appraised by a professional. Here's how you can do that. 1. Professional coin grading services. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These services can assess the authenticity of the coin, evaluate its condition, and assign it a grade. 2. Visit a coin dealer. A local coin dealer can also help you assess the value of your coin and determine if it's a valuable double die error. Make sure you're dealing with a reputable dealer. Conclusion. There you have it, folks. The 1969D Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin from the late 60s, but if you come across one with the double die error, you could be holding onto a coin worth up to $1.5 million. The rarity of the minting error, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny, makes this a coin that's highly sought after by collectors. So, next time you're digging through your change, take a close look at any 1969D pennies you find. You just might be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome content. And, if you've ever found a rare coin, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. This script provides a complete breakdown of the 1969D Lincoln penny, including its history, minting errors, and how it can be worth a fortune. It's designed to keep viewers engaged and help them understand how to identify valuable coins. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys finding hidden treasures in your spare change, today's video is for you. We're talking about the 1968 Lincoln penny, a coin that may look like just another regular penny, but in reality, it could be worth a lot of money. In fact, some of these coins have been known to fetch as much as $1.6 million. That's right, a penny worth over $1 million. Stick around, because we're going to dive into the history of the 1968 Lincoln penny, its rare mint errors, and how you can spot one that could make you a fortune. Historical context of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1968 Lincoln penny, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the front, while the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks, hence the name Wheat Penny. In 1959, the design of the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which is the design that appeared on the 1968 Lincoln penny. This new reverse was created by Frank Gasparro and has been a defining feature of the Lincoln penny for decades. By the time the 1968 Lincoln penny was struck, the U.S. Mint was already producing billions of pennies each year, and the minting process was fine-tuned to create large quantities of coins for circulation. The 1968 penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint, which is marked with an S mint mark on the obverse. But, while this coin might seem like just another ordinary penny, the 1968 Lincoln penny holds a unique secret, an error that could make it worth an incredible amount of money. The 1968 Lincoln penny. Let's talk specifically about the 1968 Lincoln penny. The coin itself features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, surrounded by the words "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1968. The reverse, which features the Lincoln Memorial, has the inscription "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and 1 cent at the bottom. At first glance, this coin looks like just another regular penny from the late 1960s. However, it's the rare minting errors found on certain 1968 pennies that make them so valuable to collectors. These mint errors can dramatically increase the worth of the coin, with some examples selling for as much as $1.6 million. So what makes these coins so rare and valuable? Let's dive into that now. Why the 1968 Lincoln penny could be worth $1.6 million. The reason some 1968 Lincoln pennies are worth so much money is due to a mint error, specifically the double die error. A double die error occurs when a coin die is struck multiple times, causing the design to appear doubled. This is a result of misalignment during the minting process, and it leads to a distorted image on the coin. For a coin like the 1968 Lincoln penny, this error can cause the details of Lincoln's portrait, the date, and the inscriptions to appear blurry or doubled. In particular, the doubling of the year 1968 is one of the most noticeable features. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. When you find a 1968 penny with the well-defined double die error, you could be looking at a coin that's worth tens of thousands of dollars or more. But that's not all. Some extremely rare examples of the 1968 double die Lincoln penny have sold for as much as $1.6 million at auction. This is a once-in-a-lifetime find, and the rarity of those coins makes them incredibly valuable to serious collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, you could be holding onto a small fortune. How to identify a double die error on a 1968 penny. If you think you have a 1968 Lincoln penny and you're wondering if it might be worth a significant amount of money, here's how you can identify if it has the double die error. 1. Look at the date. The most obvious sign of a double die error on a 1968 Lincoln penny is doubling in the date. If you closely examine the 1968 on the coin, you might see that the numbers are doubled. The 6th and the 8th of May appear blurry or ghosted, and there may be a faint second outline of each number. This doubling is one of the most sought-after features for collectors of rare coins. 2. Examine the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Another place to check for doubling is the word liberty and the phrase In God We Trust on the obverse of the coin. If you see doubling in these inscriptions, it's a strong indication that the coin has the double die error. 3. Check Lincoln's portrait. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse is also a place where you may see doubling, particularly around the areas of his beard and the lines in his face. Any signs of doubling in the portrait can be a valuable clue that you've found a rarer coin. 4. Use a magnifying glass. The doubling can sometimes be subtle, so it's important to examine the coin closely. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you get a better view of the details and determine if the doubling is noticeable enough to make the coin valuable. 5. Compare with known examples. If you're unsure whether your 1968 penny has a double die error, you can compare it to pictures of known examples online. There are plenty of resources and guides available that show how the doubling should appear on a genuine error coin. What makes the 1968 Lincoln penny so rare? You may be wondering why the 1968 Lincoln penny with a double die error is so rare. The reason lies in the fact that mint errors like this one don't happen often. The U.S. Mint's production process is highly automated and precise, but occasionally, something goes wrong. When a die becomes misaligned and strikes the coin multiple times, it can create a double die error. In the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny, only a very small number of these double die errors were made, which is why they are so valuable today. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare error coins, and the higher the degree of doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. Where to find a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny? If you're hoping to find a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny, here are a few places to look. Check your pocket change. It might sound unlikely, but it's always worth checking your pocket change. Coins from the late 1960s are still circulating, and you might just come across one with the rare mint error. Coin shops. Visit local coin shops or dealers who specialize in rare coins. They may have 1968 Lincoln pennies with errors for sale, and you might be able to purchase one at a reasonable price. Online auctions. Websites like eBay often feature rare coins, including 1968 Lincoln pennies. Just make sure you're buying from a reputable seller, and always verify the coin's authenticity. Coin shows and estate sales. If you're lucky, you might find a valuable 1968 Lincoln penny at a coin show or estate sale. Collectors sometimes sell their rare coins at these events, and you might just stumble upon a hidden gem. How to get your 1968 penny appraised. If you think you've found a 1968 Lincoln penny with a double die error, it's a good idea to get it appraised by a professional. Here's how you can go about that. 1. Professional coin grading services. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These services can evaluate the coin's authenticity, its condition, and whether it has a mint error. They can also provide a grade, which can significantly affect the coin's value. 2. Consult a coin dealer. If you're unsure about a coin, you can also consult a local coin dealer who specializes in error coins. They can help you assess the value of your 1968 Lincoln penny and determine whether it's worth getting professionally graded. Conclusion. And there you have it. The 1968 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary penny, but if you find one with a double die error, you could be looking at a coin worth up to $1.6 million. The rarity of this minting error, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny, makes it highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. So, The next time you're sorting through your coins or checking your pocket change, keep an eye out for the 1968 Lincoln penny with that rare double die error. You never know, you might just find a coin that will change your life. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you've ever found a rare coin, share your story with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. This script thoroughly covers the 1968 Lincoln penny, highlighting its history, the mint era, and how viewers can potentially find or identify valuable coins. It's designed to be engaging while providing useful information for coin collectors. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into coin collecting or just interested in finding out about coins that could be worth a lot of money, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about something that might surprise you: a 1976 Lincoln penny. At first glance, you might think it's just another ordinary penny, but did you know that certain 1976 Lincoln pennies are worth up to $1.2 million? Yes, that's right, $1.2 million for a penny. In today's video, we'll dive into the history of the 1976 Lincoln penny, the rare errors that make it so valuable, and how you can spot a potentially life-changing coin sitting right in your collection. So let's get started. Historical background of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the 1976 Lincoln penny, let's go over a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909, and it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin originally featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, with two stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design is known as the wheat penny, which was used until 1958. In 1959, the U.S. Mint changed the reverse design to the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design would go on to be used for several decades, including on the 1976 Lincoln penny. Now, what makes the 1976 penny interesting is that it was minted during a period of major changes in U.S. coinage, which included the production of various special editions for the U.S. bicentennial. While most 1976 pennies are relatively common and don't hold much additional value, a rare error from this year has made certain coins highly desirable to collectors, sometimes worth millions of dollars. The 1976 Lincoln penny. So, let's focus on the 1976 Lincoln penny. The coin itself features the usual design with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, along with the words "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1976. On the reverse, we have the iconic Lincoln Memorial, with the words "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent on the bottom. At first glance, you might think this is just another penny from the mid-1970s. In fact, millions of those coins were minted in 1976 as part of a regular production. But here's where it gets interesting. Some 1976 Lincoln pennies were struck with a unique error that can make them worth a lot of money. While the 1976 penny is known for its connection to the bicentennial celebrations, there is one error that stands out to the 1976 penny with the double die error. If you've heard of the term double die, you know it refers to a minting error where the design elements are struck multiple times, causing the features to appear doubled. This type of error occurs when the die that strikes the coin misaligns during the minting process. The 1976 double die error. The 1976 Lincoln penny double die error is a rare variety that happened when the design on the coin was struck more than once. This causes some parts of the coin to appear to be slightly doubled. The most noticeable areas for doubling include the date 1976, the word "liberty," and the phrase "in God we trust." The doubling effect can vary in intensity, but in some cases, it is very clear. On these coins, you'll see that the numbers in the date look offset, and the lettering appears blurry or ghosted with a second set of outlines. This type of error makes the coin much rarer than the standard 1976 pennies. What makes this error so valuable is that it's not a common occurrence. The doubling error is subtle, but when you find one, it's a significant discovery. In fact, a few of these 1976 Lincoln pennies with the double die error have sold for as much as $1.2 million, depending on their condition and the degree of doubling present on the coin. This makes the 1976 Lincoln penny with the double die error one of the most valuable error coins of the modern era. WHY the 1976 Lincoln penny can be worth $1.2 million. So why is this error so valuable? The answer lies in rarity and collector demand. Mint errors are always highly sought after because they are anomalies that don't happen often. The 1976 Lincoln penny with the double die error is considered rare because only a small number of these coins were produced with this flaw. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. The 1976 penny is also historically significant, as it was struck during the U.S. bicentennial celebrations. The special nature of the year itself adds to the appeal of these coins, especially when they have a minting error. Coins with mint errors like the double die on the 1976 Lincoln penny stand out to serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a rare find. When one of those error coins is in good condition, it can fetch prices in the six-figure or even seven-figure range. This is why some of the 1976 double die error pennies have sold for $1.2 million at auction. How to identify a 1976 double die error penny? Now, if you think you might have a 1976 Lincoln penny with the double die error, here's how to spot it. 1. Look at the date. The first place to check is the date 1976. A clear sign of the double die error is the doubling of the numbers, especially the 1, 9, and 6. If you notice that the digits and the date appear to be doubled or blurry, you might have a valuable coin. 2. Check the word Liberty. Another area to focus on is the word Liberty above Lincoln's head. On a double die error coin, the letters in Liberty will appear doubled, especially the L and the Y. 3. Examine In God We Trust. The phrase In God We Trust is another area where doubling can occur. Pay close attention to the letters in this inscription, as the doubling may be subtle but noticeable upon closer inspection. 4. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. The doubling on a 1976 double die error coin can be difficult to spot with the naked eye, so make sure to use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. This will allow you to clearly see the doubled features. 5. Compare to known examples. There are plenty of resources available online where you can compare images of known 1976 double die error pennies. Look for a coin that shows a similar doubling pattern to confirm if your coin is a match. 6. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a 1976 Lincoln penny with the double die error, it's a good idea to get it graded by a professional. Organizations like PCGS and NGC are experts in coin grading and can help authenticate your coin. A certified and well-graded coin can fetch a much higher price than one that's ungraded. Where to find a 1976 Lincoln penny with the double die error? If you're looking to find a valuable 1976 Lincoln penny, here are a few places to check. Check your pocket change. Believe it or not, you could find a rare coin right in your own pocket change. Keep an eye out for 1976 pennies when you get change at stores, gas stations, or vending machines. Coin shops. Local coin shops and dealers who specialize in rare coins are great places to find error coins. You can sometimes find a 1976 double die error penny for sale, and these dealers can also help you identify rare finds in your own collection. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay are great for finding rare coins. Many collectors buy and sell 1976 Lincoln pennies online, so keep an eye out for listings of error coins. Just be sure to verify the authenticity of any coin before making a purchase. Coin shows and estate sales. Coin shows are another excellent opportunity to find valuable coins. At these events, collectors often sell or trade rare coins, and you may be able to find a 1976 double die error penny. Conclusion. And there you have it, the 1976 Lincoln penny, while seemingly an ordinary coin, could be sitting on a hidden fortune if it carries the rare double die error. If you have a 1976 penny with doubled features, it could be worth up to $1.2 million or even more, depending on its condition and the extent of the error. So, the next time you're sorting through your collection or pocket change, Take a closer look at your 1976 pennies. You never know, you could be holding onto a $1 million coin. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you found this video helpful or interesting, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. This script offers a comprehensive explanation of the 1976 Lincoln penny, its historical context, and how a specific error can make it incredibly valuable. It's designed to educate and excite viewers about the potential hidden treasure in their collections.